The start of a long night at sea. This fast patrol vessel, the TTS Hummingbird, was the vessel engaged in the patrol and chase of the night. We boarded the vessel at 8:30 p.m. after taking all precautionary measures. Our 3-hour mission was to observe these men at work. As we ventured further out, the city lights faded. Darkness took precedence. This is a typical kind of condition for the Coast Guard to contend with when they must locate people adrift in the sea. Lieutenant Kirk Jobberty says their job would be easier if fishermen and other seafarers adhere to certain rules.
What multiplies the difficulty is looking for a person in the water without a life jacket on. You see a person in the water without a life jacket, is just a head you're looking for. This jacket will keep you out of the water, at least up to here, so that these reflectors could be detected.
Our journey took us south into the Gulf of Paria, traveling at close to 12 knots. The vessel's engine and the gargling sea water, the only sounds out to sea. This vessel can get up to a maximum of 40 knots in cases of high pursuit. In this maze of seawater, there must be some form of order as to how the Coast Guard does its business. Lieutenant Jobberty says it takes a coordinated effort with the Air Guard and SWOT.
What we'll do is we'll set up a search pattern based on the wind and the current. Right? The gentlemen in the ops room will work that out, and they'll give us a possible drift pattern that we could follow. And that is how we find people.
Moving further out to sea, the FPV has to switch off all its lights as it moves stealthily along the coastline. You're barely able to see the hand in front of your face. For long periods, the Coast Guard vessel on patrol is shrouded in darkness. This is a tactical ploy by the crew to ensure that drug runners do not spot them. But an hour into our trip in the Gulf of Paria, there's a dramatic turn during our patrol. The FPV swings into action and changes its direction. We're now heading to the north coast.
We are going to go on a real-time counter-narcotics operation. What it means, however, time for cameras, time for interviews over. If you all want to go out on the operation, you have to sit down and just watch. Just sit down and watch.
We were ordered to switch off our cell phones and equipment that emits light, anything that will give away our position. It was a complete blackout. Mark Basant, CNews.